bless everybody. But, saying that, we've still played very, very well. Very, very well. We're 30 seconds into the second half. Scott back almost think it's Christmas have come at once. We're hoping that we can get the deal done for centre forward who's played at this level and the level above.
So I know, hard scoreline. That our best performance away from home. Just that goal just after half time really just did us, didn't it?
Yeah, we've got to stop conceding really soft goals. And listen, buck stops with me. 100%. But I can't. I can't control my life. I can't control what happened Saturday. I certainly can't control what happened with the shape on their goal tonight. And fair play to Scott Backor, he took it, but we're going to part like the Red Sea. And your forward runs in between you. They've scored the goal and they've held on. In terms of the performance, I'm so proud of the performance. I'm so proud of the lads. They were brilliant. Every supporter coming off just said great away performance. Best you've done. Tell them young lads to keep their heads up. They're playing a good brand of football, but we've come away with nothing, Tim, because we've switched off at a key moment. And when you switch off at a key moment, at good sides, and Warrington Rylands are a good side, you get punished and come away with nothing.
That first sort of 15 to 20 minutes, it was one of the fastest sort of like exchanges, like back and forth. It was frenetic. I've never seen like a game go at that pace for so long. It eventually calmed down and our quality showed. We started to really get on top of it. We were talking about who was man of the match, and I don't think we've decided because there were so many good performances out there from FC.
So many. I've just gone in the dressing room there, and you can sing. You can talk about them all. Right from the top end of the pitch. Young Keno, Maxi, and Jay. The way we pressed and started the game. Deck, Charlie, and Donners covered every ounce of grass and man marked the 6, 8, and the 10 out of the game. And Huffy didn't get a look in. And that's what we asked Donners to do because Huffy's a good player. As a back four, we won our battles, a guy at left back and Pav at right back and Charlie and Curtis. And then Patting behind that. Everything was going well. We had a lot of ball. We had a spell at the end of towards the end of the first half, 25 minutes, where things were great. We're moving the ball. We're on top. We couldn't score. But the last message that we said before we went out at our time was just stay tight, stay touch tight, have your information, pass it on the pitch, don't get done on the counter-attack. We're 30 seconds into the second half. Scott back almost think it's Christmas have come at once. It's just a throw-in. Was right between the middle of us and he scores. And, my message is what I've said to the radio, that we've got to stop conceding pathetic goals. And that's not against Scott Backor watching this interview. Said his goal was pathetic. It wasn't. He took it well. Our ability to surrender our shape isn't good enough. And what happened on Saturday, although it's a mistake, what happened tonight, you can't keep playing well and giving chances away like that. The good thing is we didn't capitulate. We didn't roll over. We carried on playing a good style of football. But come on, we've got to really begin to shoulder the blame and say that can't happen tonight at any level of football.
One of the things, obviously, the sort of things have been our away performances has been that sort of capitulation. That was not on the cards tonight. The players were playing with their heads up. They were getting into the box. We, basically, the possession, I think it was 57% to Warrington in the first half. It ended up the game like nearly 70% to us, basically. We were just controlling that ball. In the end, the last 15 minutes, they were just throwing the kitchen sink at it, whacking it out. And you could tell they just weren't comfortable with what we were doing, but we just couldn't quite get the winner.
And you've got to credit the way they defend and the way they don't surrender their shape. Cleggie's got on playing a really tight brand of football, and they're doing well. And obviously, when you're winning games of football, your tails are up and the second in the league, and you get them games where maybe you don't deserve all three, but you hang on and get it, and you take it whichever way you can. For me, pleasing thing is that we carried on playing football. We carried on knocking at the door, but we didn't score. And we conceded it, in our eyes, not to mine, in the squad's eyes, a poor goal. And if you give said sides a chance, they're going to hurt you, and they've hurt us tonight. We've come away from nothing on a game that we definitely deserve something. And Cleggie will do his interview, and I'm sure he'll say the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we roll into a sequence of I think another 4 away games now. It's going to be a long old trip up to Workington to start off with. I couldn't obviously overheard the radio. You're looking at some reinforcements.
Yeah, we are. We were working hard yesterday to try and get a forward over the line. We're hopefully there. We've got to speak to the host club tomorrow, which is Scarborough. We're hoping that we can get the deal done for centre forward who's played at this level and the level above. He's 26, 27, and that's nothing to do with anybody who's done anything wrong. But we need major reinforcements at the top end of the pitch. We need goals. I need Big Yam back at centre half. I need him back because we're really light at centre half, and if one of us gets an injury or a loss of form, we need to bring that back in. So, we're not, we're not as squad depth as what we think we want to be. So we've got to continue to work hard, and we've gone, 9-10 games now without bringing any reinforcements in. But we knew, we wanted to bring another striker in all season. Depending on how big Jan is, we might have to bring another centre half in. So we'll continue to do that, but this squad will stay together. They'll stay together and we'll keep working and we'll work it out. And the pleasing thing is tonight, Tim, is that every fan that I've spoken to, they said, "What a great performance! What a great performance!" You should be chuffed at them young lads, and over the course of the season, they're going to win more than they lose. Tonight it hurts because we've given away a needless goal, and that's why it's hurting so much. And it's going to be a long week before we can get back on the coach on our road, but we can't. We've lost away again from home, and people will rightly go, "Oh, they've lost away." And if you're looking at Workington, they'll say, they don't travel very well. So we've got to put an end to that. Said at half time, the minimum we come away with is a point, minimum, and we haven't because we've switched off at a key moment. And as footballers, you cross the white line, you've got to accept that. You've got to take it, and as managers, you've got to accept it. You've got to take it. It hurts tonight, hurts everybody, but saying that, we've still played very, very well, very, very well, and there's loads of positives to take out of that.
Yeah, I mean, fundamentally, it's just basically cut out the mistakes and just make sure we take our chances. I mean,
the keeper's made an unbelievable save.
The goal, the shot from Morris, I think about sort of 65, 70 minutes. Basically all day it was a goal, and he somehow managed to pull it out.
An unbelievable save, and that's why I was pleased because we kept carving out chances. Our set pieces were good. Our efforts on goal were good. We're overloading the box. We've got lots of people in the box. We've played with instruction and we've played with freedom tonight, but we've made one mistake and we've been punished for it. But over the course of a season, if we carry on playing like that, and that's the message to the lads, keep playing the way we are doing, we'll be fine. We'll be absolutely fine. And that's that's a promise to everyone. We're not going to change the style of play. We're going to try and eradicate and eliminate individual mistakes and team mistakes. The only way we're going to do that is to roll our sleeves up, work hard on the training ground, and keep learning. From the management team to the playing staff, keep learning, keep enjoying what we're doing, because when it goes well, it goes really well. The last maybe 3 games, going out of the FA Cup, losing again tonight and conceding the goal the way we did on Saturday, hasn't felt great. But there's been lots of times this season that has felt great. So I'm positive, I'm optimistic. I know that we've got to just believe in the style of play that we're doing, and hopefully, like I say, we go to Workington Saturday and we don't make the mistakes and we come away with a victory. And I'm sure that if we keep playing the way we do, we'll start coming away with victories.